Hi everybody, this is Shri and welcome back to my channel Vedic Living. Today's video will be a series of videos for all the predictions for the year 2023. We have a brand new year coming up and I'll be doing videos on each of the ascendants and the predictions for each of those ascendants. Before we go forward, I do want to remind you that I practice sidereal astrology, which is Eastern astrology, Indian astrology, you may call it by many names, but it is not Western or tropical astrology. So what this means is if you do not know where your ascendant or your moon is in your chart, feel free to go to my website. I have a free chart calculator there. You click on the chart calculator, enter all your information, and when the chart shows up, there will be a certain sign that says AS, that's the ascendant or the lagna, and there'll be a certain sign that says MO, which will be your moon sign. So those are the two signs that I'll be talking about today when I talk about your particular sign and the predictions for the year 2023 for your sign. Now, I also want to remind you, when you're at my website, make sure you sign up for my free newsletter because I will be sending out very detailed predictions for the year 2023 through my free newsletter. And of course, every month I do monthly newsletters as well. So make sure you sign up for that. And if you like this video, like and subscribe to this channel so that I can reach more people with the same message. So let's go forward with the predictions for the year 2023. 2023 is going to be very eventful because there are so many large planetary transits happening in the sky in the year, and depending on where your ascendant or your moon sign is, you will have a certain experience throughout the year. And because the changing of signs of the planets is so rampant through the whole year, it's going to be an intense and eventful year. I don't think it's going to be all bad, though. There's some really good transits happening. So let's look at all of these. Now, here is the high-level view of all the transits happening in 2023. And these are like the main ones. There are lots of little transits happening too, but these are the main transits. So one of the main events that's going to happen is that the planet Saturn is finally going to change signs from Capricorn to Aquarius. Saturn did come back into Aquarius just a little bit of time last year, but it went back into Capricorn. So what happened is since early 2020 till now, Saturn has pretty much most of the time been in Capricorn, with the exception of that little bit of time when it was in Aquarius. But now, on January 17th, 2023, Saturn is going to finally move signs. So wherever it was for you earlier, it's going to be a completely different experience for the next 2.5 years. So I'm sure you're ready for that. The other main transit that's happening is Jupiter is going to move signs from Pisces to Aries on April 21st of 2023. This is a big one as well. What happens with Jupiter when it moves signs is that for a whole year, it's in a certain sign aspecting certain areas of your life. So your experience in those areas is going to change, especially if it's Jupiter and it's a benefic in your chart. It's going to be good experiences in those areas. That's another big transit that's happening. Now, along with all this, up until from January 17th of 2023 till March 15th of 2023, the 2-month period, there is going to be an intense transit of 3 planets, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars, all aspecting the sign of Scorpio. Now, depending on where your ascendant is, sign Scorpio may be a certain house for you. That's the area you're going to see these 3 planets aspecting that particular area of your life. And we call it a point of manifestation because Saturn brings the ability to do work and discipline. Jupiter brings good luck in that area, and Mars brings in, it's like a trigger planet. It brings events and opportunities. So when all three planets are aspecting one sign, that's intense. So between January 17th of 2023 and March 15th of 2023, you're going to see, based on your ascendant, what that sign Scorpio is. And that's the area you're going to see most of those manifestation happening. Now, also another thing is that once Jupiter moves into Aries, the intense aspect of Jupiter will be on Aries, on Leo, on Libra, and on Sagittarius. So these are the main signs that will be aspected. But at the same time, because Saturn will be here in Aquarius, where my cursor is, that will also be aspecting Leo and Aries. So Aries and Leo become a very important area for the next year. And depending on your ascendant, that house or those houses will be where you'll see the most changes. Okay. Now, with that out of the way, those are the main big transits that are happening in the sky in 2023. Let's go to the sign by sign predictions. Now we'll be talking about the sign Libra. If your ascendant is in Libra or your moon is in Libra, these are the predictions for the year 2023 for you. And again, I'm talking about sidereal Vedic astrology placements. Okay. Now, as a Libra ascendant, for the last year, Jupiter has been transiting your sixth house. So you would have seen changes on your health front. You may have noticed that you need more, you need to do more for yourself and for your health. So you may have started new diets, you may have started new exercise plans, all of that in the year 2022. And because Jupiter was also aspecting your 10th house of career, then that means that, you know, between the sixth house of work and health and the 10th house of career, this has been the major changes for you in the year 2022. You would have seen improvement in your work front, or maybe more ambition. You may have wanted to do something new in terms of your career. All these energies are going to continue on till April of 2023, when Jupiter moves from the sixth house to your seventh house. After Jupiter moves into your seventh house, the focus is going to come to relationship partner. You may even notice that your relationship partner requires more out of you in this coming year, because not only will Jupiter be in the seventh house, Saturn will be aspecting it too, the seventh house. So the focus is going to be relationships and business partnerships. If you have a business, your business is really growing in this coming year for sure. Now, because you have increased focus on the seventh house, and at the same time, Ketu will be on the ascendant, you may feel a little detached from yourself, and you may feel like you want to give more of yourself to your relationship partner or people that you're working with. So this is an important time for you to really remember to sometimes come back to your center and remember to take care of yourself, because Ketu on the ascendant, like I said, can make you feel a little detached from yourself. Now, between January 17th and March 15th, you will have Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars all aspecting your second house of money, finances, and wealth. So this is definitely an amazing time for growth in your financial status. You may have new ideas on how to build your business or how to pivot your business. You may be thinking about a better job, better opportunity that you want to apply to, but definitely your financial situation is improving because you have three planets all aspecting the same sign, creating an amazing, strong point of manifestation in your second house of finances and wealth. Second house is also the house of speech. So you'll be more, you'll find more ability to speak and express yourself to others. So this is an amazing time for self-expression because of this aspect, okay? Now, from April onwards, Jupiter, like I said, will be in your 7th house. It's a time for growth in relationships, growth in business partnerships. But you will also have both Jupiter and Saturn aspecting your 11th house of great gains. You're definitely making more money this year because not only do you have a point of manifestation in the 2nd house, you also have a point of manifestation in the 11th house. So there's definitely great gains coming up in the year 2023. 11th house is also the house of friends and joining new groups. So you're going to find these new people, new causes that you want to join and support. And you may even connect with your siblings because 11th house is your older sibling during this time frame. So for Libra Ascendant, in a nutshell, the focus is going to be on health, relationships, business partnerships, and also the 2nd house and the 11th house, the money houses are getting triggered. Now, coming back to Saturn, since the year 2020, Saturn has been transiting your 4th house, which means that you have been, slowly and steadily making changes in your home front. There may have been renovations that you've been doing. There may have been moves that you've been thinking about. You may have had a little bit of a difficulty in the relationship with the mother because Saturn can bring some restrictions in that area. But on January 17th, Saturn is going to go into your 5th house. So for the next 2.5 years, your focus is going to be fully on your children because that's the 5th house. They'll need more of your help. They'll need more attention. And your children are going to do really well in their lives too in the next 2.5 years. So that's amazing. Now, if you don't have children, this means that you're really focused on your creative self-potential in this time frame. You're having new ideas, brand new things that you want to do, okay? Those are the predictions for the year 2023 for Libra Ascendant or Libra Moon. So thank you for listening to these predictions for the upcoming year for your sign or your moon sign. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and don't forget to go to my website and make sure you sign up for my free monthly newsletter, and also use the free chart calculator if you don't know where your sign is in terms of your ascendant or your moon. Thank you so much.